Hi, welcome to Oma's No Sugar Kitchen.
Oregano.
I'd like to ask my subscribers if you still consider it sushi if it has no rice in it. I thought sushi would be a thing of the past for me because I know that sticky rice and all of the glazes and sugar-filled sauces would definitely produce a blood sugar spike. So my son came up with the idea of us using cauliflower rice and some cream cheese. I got mascarpone cream cheese because it has no added sugar. And then adding a couple of tablespoons of monk fruit to it to mimic the sweetness of the sticky rice. So it's 3 packs of steamed cauliflower rice, 1 container of mascarpone cream, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of monk fruit. I have used some leftover rotisserie chicken and mixed it with some Frank's Red Hot in my food processor. This is a nod to my husband's Western New York heritage, and this will be a spicy buffalo roll. We're going to do a Baltimore roll for me, which will include blue crab salad, lump blue crab meat, and, of course, Old Bay seasoning, both mixed into the salad and sprinkled on top. Blue cheese crumbles and diced celery will help me garnish the buffalo roll. We have pickled a yellow bell pepper with ginger, soy sauce, and rice wine vinegar overnight in the refrigerator. And we've chopped that up with some fresh veggies to make a veggie roll. The pickled pepper adds so much flavor to the veggie roll on the inside. It's wonderful. Some crunchy lettuce will add to the freshness as well. And last but not least, we have a tilapia whitefish salad, which will become the center for a roll that's similar to a California roll. In my local grocery store, I was able to find pickled ginger and wasabi. So we will be able to decorate these rolls. We have sesame seeds and black sesame seeds to decorate the inside-out rolls. We ordered our sushi rolling kit and the roasted seaweed online. Although my son was stationed in Japan with the military for 5 years and had sushi many, many times, neither of us had ever tried to roll it before. So this is our first attempt. We weren't sure the cauliflower rice and cream cheese mixture would be sticky enough, but we found out over time that it worked out really well. The first ever attempt for both of us was the easiest one, just to do a whitefish roll like a California roll. Okay, here comes my first attempt. I have whitefish piled up on top of the cauliflower rice, and I've noticed that you really need to make the roll tight as you go. Not bad for a first try. We are loosely using this sushi cookbook for beginners as a guide, as a frame of reference. We're not using it exactly, not following the recipes exactly, but it certainly explains how to do it well. I found this online too, and I ordered it when I ordered our sushi making kit. We are most definitely beginners. Okay, first ever sushi roll for the dude. He also did a whitefish roll. We figured the seaweed on the outside would be the easiest one to start with. Awesome. It came out great. We found the cutting mold that came with the sushi kit to be very helpful, but only with the rolls where the seaweed is on the outside. The inside out rolls, which have the cauliflower rice on the outside, we really only sliced those on the cutting board. The whitefish rolls came out great, especially for a first attempt. They're beautiful. We each did one of each kind of roll we're making, so we ended up with 2 rolls on each tray. And this was really enough for 8 people. I mean, we made a ton of sushi because we were having so much fun. So we ended up having this for 2 nights. First roll done out of 4, and this one will go in the fridge while we make the rest. I'm adding black sesame seeds to my first attempt at an inside-out roll. So I have to flip this, and at first I tried to just pick it up with the bamboo mat, but it wanted to fall apart. So I discovered that my pizza spatula is very helpful. I just slid it in between the bamboo mat and the seaweed and flipped it over. I added some of the buffalo wing style chicken salad and some of the diced celery. Some fresh lettuce to add some crispy freshness to it. And then I started to roll it. I did notice that I have to be careful not to get the parchment paper stuck into the roll as I roll it. It came out good for a first try, and I set it aside on parchment paper and let it rest for a few minutes before cutting it. Time for a veggie inside-out roll, and he's decided to use both the sesame seeds and the black sesame seeds to decorate the outside. The quick flip with the pizza spatula. And then it's time to pile on some fresh lettuce and veggies. In the meantime, I have cut up the buffalo chicken roll. Isn't that pretty? It goes in the fridge. All those bright colors go on the veggie roll, and then he will start rolling it up. I think this was probably the hardest one to roll because of the loose ingredients in the center. I thought it came out great. We cut off the loose ends and nibbled on those ourselves. We made a second roll and then cut them both and put them on the veggie tray. Finally, it was time for the Baltimore roll. with the blue crab salad in the center. And then I left the seaweed on the outside. Rolled that one up pretty quick. Slicing went faster with some practice too. And then I added the extra lump crab meat on the top. A generous amount of Old Bay is sprinkled across the top, and that's pretty much all the decorating I'm going to do with that one. The crab meat will be wonderful. Now it's time to get all of the trays out of the refrigerator so we can do the final decorating for the table. So the first one is the buffalo chicken roll. The second one is the tilapia whitefish roll. The third one is the vegetable roll. And the last one is the Baltimore roll. The most decoration will be added to the buffalo roll. I'm going to drizzle some of the red hot over the top. I think that looks great. Some nice spiciness there. And when that's done, I'm going to add the diced celery, if I can get it to stay on the tray, and some blue cheese sprinkles. You can't have wings without celery and blue cheese. Some pickled ginger and a dash of wasabi. And then this one is ready for the table. For the tilapia salad rolls, I'm going to add some lettuce and some of the pickled ginger. And then I will add some orange wedges and a little dash of the wasabi on the corners. The veggie roll tray includes pickled ginger, and I will sprinkle on some of the diced celery I have left over from the buffalo roll. I love the colors in this one. It's so pretty to put that on the table. And the Baltimore roll is great just the way it is. I also made some homemade miso soup for the table and 4 different dipping sauces, none of which have any sugar in them. This did not spike my blood sugar at all. This was a great meal, and I had no problems eating that. We had it with some watermelon and some blackberry green tea. I'd love to hear your opinion on whether or not this still qualifies as sushi, even though we included no rice. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me in Oma's Kitchen. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll upload more tasty videos soon, and a special shout out to Moon Pie and Lil Bit. Till next time.